Hey, so this is not exactly my book review this week. This is actually an article that I'm reading or I've read. It's called Mindfulness and Weight Loss, and I'm gonna put the link in the comment section so you can click and read it yourself. But it's a study on mindfulness and eating by Kelly McGognall, and she's a PhD. I might be jacking her name up, but again, check the link on this. Basically, this article talks about how being mindful when you eat impacts how much you weigh. And they talk about mindfulness, mindful eating in the moment, mindful eating in your environment, and mindful eating when you're sort of going through a stressful period, and what emotional triggers cause you to eat. So this was really an interesting read. It's definitely an academic read. It has a lot of references to studies that were done and study populations that were researched in order to put this article together. One of the it says if you're mindful when you eat, you can then be aware of the kinds of foods you're eating, when you're eating them, and why you're eating them, right? And so if you're having a bad day and you want to have a bag of Doritos, a pint of ice cream, and 6 packs of, I don't know, Diet Coke, the writing says that your job, while you're in the middle of doing this, should be mindful about being aware about what your emotional triggers are, like what is putting you in the situation. So just don't, if you can stop yourself, great, but if you can't, in the midst of this sort of binge, think about why you're putting this in. Like, are you angry with your boss? Are you upset with your lover? Are you mad at your mother? Like, what's causing you to be in this food dilemma? So I thought that was one of the interesting ideas they covered. They also talk about places that might trigger your eating. Maybe you have a really stressful job, and as long as you're not at work, your eating plan, you follow your eating plan, and everything is great. But as soon as you walk into the office, you want to eat everything in the kitchenette. The donuts and the chips and the sodas that everybody brings and dumps in the kitchen, you suddenly have to eat it, where maybe the day before, if you worked from home that day, or the evening before, you were fine. So maybe your job is causing you to trigger and eat. Again, it's a good read just to sort of like academically feed the idea of our own sort of eating needs and plans. The only one, they gave us a couple suggestions of things you can do to be a mindful eater. Think about what you're going to eat before you actually eat it. Visualize what the thing is going to taste like so that you don't need to eat as much of it because you've already sort of visually had the experience of eating it, so you don't need as much. The one that I actually struggle with, because I think primarily because I live alone, is to eat without any other distraction. So not to be on the computer, not to watch TV, not even to listen to music. Like, you're supposed to like sit at your dining room table and eat your meal with no other distractions. I have not been able to master that, I have to say. If even if I turn the TV off, the computer is on. If the computer is off, then music is on. I just like, it feels odd to sort of sit in a room completely silent and eat. I don't know, maybe that's saying something about me, I don't know, but I have not been able to master that. But they said if you are able to do that, then you will likely be able to listen to your body when it tells you that you're full, probably more quickly than it normally would if you're distracted by watching Law and Order, or listening to your favorite song, or flipping through Facebook, all the news feeds, that you are not sort of cued into your stomach, and that's why we're overeating. So I don't know if I made this article sound super sexy, but it is very interesting and very educational. So take some time, if you have it, if you're interested, if you need to have the information, to read it. And again, I'm going to put the link at the bottom so you can click through it and print it out and read it for yourself when you have time. All right, I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday, and I'll talk to you later.